try that again. That was stupid. Okay. So, hi. Welcome to my newest video. This one is not going to be as spurgy as the last one when I just completely lost my shit because Bethesda fucked up the Christmas event and I can't farm legendary uh, weapons or get as many gift gift bag drops, but I mean, oh, we have our collectrons and that paltry amount they give us. I mean, that wonderful amount they give us every day. So I guess there's that. Um, I wouldn't be as annoyed about having to farm it in private if it didn't crash. Like I've had it crash on me like 3 times today when I had a couple workshops taken, set up with everything. It's just my own fault for putting everything out I need. I have like blueprints, like I just slam them out. But I probably shouldn't even waste my time doing that. I should probably slam out the Stanatron, put a couple turrets around it, and call it a day. Because if it crashes, then it's not such an issue. Like that's a big issue, And then there's the people who don't have Fallout first. I'm lucky enough to have it, and there's a lot of people who don't. So like they just have to rely on the one. So I guess they don't have as much space, so maybe it's not a big deal for them. But anyway, yeah, trying not to be a spurty on this one. I'm still a little annoyed, but whatever, I'll get over it. So this is my Christmas camp. It's Krampus Christmas. Uh, Krampus was a sidekick to Saint Nicholas in Europe, and Krampus was responsible for all the badass kids. Like, if you were a badass little shit, Krampus was coming for your ass. And he had a broom to sweep you up in his sack. So, you didn't want Krampus coming after you. He's actually terrifying. And, yeah. Uh, so yeah, I decided to make a kind of tongue-in-cheek camp featuring Krampus. Go in here and I thought maybe like make it like a kind of like bounty hunters thing, which kind of is like the badass kid catchers. And I was gonna make it kind of look like an office. I guess I could change it a little bit and make it look like you come here and you're like, hey, they're like bounty hunters, but demonic bad kid bounty hunters. So we got Pennywise here because he helps Krampus catch the badass kids and helps with torture. So horrible. Oh my goodness, but that's literally what the actual folklore is. Like, it's not Disney shit. Like, it's hardcore metal brutal shit. Like, it's great. Um, so I just made it look very hellish because Krampus is a little literal demon, and uh, his domain is bad children, which is interesting. But anyway, yeah. So I just used I decorated it a lot. I tried to be kind of Christmassy, dark. I might put out the red. I don't have any more light budget. I used it all with my fire. I finally got these fire pieces I've been wanting forever, and yeah. So I tried to keep it kind of close, kind of a theme going here. I put the gingerbread men because they are creepy. Those guys look like at night, like when you're asleep, they come alive and they like plot how to kill you. So I got these ghouls I found. I knocked all their teeth out. They keep trying to gum me though. It's kind of annoying. So I don't sit there, but the cats do. Got my cat. I really like the new Super Mutant head. Added it to my collection. Hey, Magneto. Always gotta pet the cat. I got a body here. This kid was a super mutant kid, and Krampus just went a little too hard on him. Just didn't. He didn't make it. So that's a risk you take when you're a badass kid and you keep picking Sanitron locks. And there's two of his victims that didn't. They also did never learn their lesson. Still haven't. So Krampus keeps them as examples of what happens when you don't heed his punishments or warnings. In this corner we have Krampus himself. Hello, Krampus. How are you? Well, I'm pretty good. How's business been this year? Oh man, I can barely keep up with it. So many badass kids picking locks on Sanitron. I hear you, man. Well, what happened here? Oh, some badass kid, little mouthy bastard from the waist, kept talking shit. Said something about he had a gang of child soldiers in the Capitol Waste, but not anymore, dude. They're gonna have to get a new leader. But yeah. Anyway, okay, I'll stop ad libbing. That's horrible. But yeah, here's Krampus. He's a little busy. He went a little too hard on the critty. Oh gosh, Fallout 3 is a great game. A literal cave of child soldiers that are kept safe by the super mutants. So once they grow up, they can harvest them. So the government experiment victims became the very thing that turned them into super mutants. And yeah, there's some kind of meta message there. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, outside I use a lot of trees to make a perimeter, kind of make it look like a jail perimeter, sort of. Maybe move a little slower. I'm down here in an ash heap. I've been wanting to build out here for a long time, and I finally got around to it. My initial idea was to make towers Dolguldur or, oh, sorry, Tower of Sauron, brother. Um, but somebody else made it, and there was no way I could top it. So I went with Krampus. I'm still thinking about a Tolkien-inspired camp. Nobody's done Dol Guldur in Mirkwood, so it's an idea. I wish they'd give us some big spiders, but here's this little wagon here is one of those little badass wasteland kids um, wrecked it. His parents brought it here as proof. I just put some stuff out for people to take when they come by my camp. Like, hello, Merry Christmas. Have some stuff. I'm really not mean. I just really like European folklore and folklore in general. And this Krampus is quite brutal, and he fits the wastes. And in this torture cage, we have Todd Howard for his botching. I know it wasn't just him, but he takes the brunt. So he's the face of Bethesda, so he gets to take it. Um, Botching the Christmas event and then giving us the equivalent of a smack in the face as um, what's the word I want? Placate us. So, hey Todd, how you liking that cage? Fix the event, or I don't know, maybe stabilize the game and then worry about things like raids and whatnot. But whatever. I know they can't fix it. I know it's like spaghetti code. I know, but I just wish the game was stable. I've been playing Bethesda games since Morrowind. I know they'll never be stable. So anyway, wishful thinking. So here it looks, here's my trays, and it does look kind of like you're in a prison, sort of, but not really. But they gave a perimeter. They take up a lot of room of your budget. I thought they look cool. And I used the pine trees instead of the elm tree right there, like the dead elm tree, because I wanted it to look more closed off. And this is Krampus's re-education camp. Like Daphne, she tried to steal my Nuka Cola candy and my Nuka Cola Quantum candy. So she had to learn a little lesson. She gets out tomorrow. Like she's all good. Uh, Krampus isn't going too hard on her because she's pretty cool actually. So, but we needed a kid, so I put Daphne in there. I should have probably just made like a little doll with a pumpkin head. I kind of feel bad she's in there, but it fits the theme of the camp. And then I have a dweller, so or ally. Over here we have Santa. I'm not sure why, but here you know, he gets to go in the cage too. Because Krampus actually like worked with Santa Claus. Um, these guys, they've been here a while. Krampus just leaves them, for the effect. Like when he brings the badass kids in the camp and they see this out here, they're like, oh my gosh, holy crap. Because Krampus, I believe, I'm not sure if he ever got let go if he took you. Because I think you had to be like really, really bad. Like really, really bad. Or he'd like leave you cold or something like that if if you didn't behave. So yeah, this is my little Krampus appreciation camp. I kind of think we could use a Krampus today. Some of these kids out here are pretty little badass kids, like 3 or 4 years old. You hear the mouths on them. Good lord. I would have been knocked into like 3 years in the future if I talked to my mom the way I hear some of these kids talk to their parents. I'm just like, oh, okay, I guess I'm getting old and turning into a boomer. So, yeah. So this is Camp Krampus, and I tried not to be as spurgy as last time, just losing my shit about Bethesda. This is a game I and a few of my friends have played faithfully for almost 6 years. We love the game. We just really feel kind of unheard by the developers, and then when you speak up, most of the community just yells at you like, oh, how dare you expect a product to work? And it's just kind of like, we're paying for it and it should work. And that's enough about that. But anyway, I hope everybody has like a really super awesome holiday. And yeah, happy holidays. And try not to get on the bad side of Krampus. He'll get you. Like, he'll get you with his broom. There are some depictions of him with a broom and like the knapsack. Sometimes he doesn't have the broom, but yeah, he sweeps your butt up. He's like sweeping up the dirt, you badass kids. Holy crap, are they brutal back in the day? Maybe we need to bring a little of that back. So anyway, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. I'm not sure of any other holidays, but yeah. Anyway, have a good one, everyone.